This is a little awkward. This video was made very quickly after the last video I made, so I don't have any intro clips lined up for you guys, so here's a montage instead.
Everybody get your hands up.
Alright, so you guys asked me to make a video on my thoughts on the Festival of the Lost Armor set, so here is that video. But before we get started, as always, I would like you to hit that like button to make the seal of approval very happy. I would also like you to hit that subscribe button or I will break your freaking knees and then make you walk into the forest. I will grind up your bones into dust. I will use your meat to feed the wolves and oof, sorry, lost my cool there. I get really angry when people don't subscribe, you know? But yeah, also, while you're down there, go ahead and go visit that notification bell and just tell it how you're doing. Really catch up with it. As always, my Discord server is also linked down below in case you need any fashion advice from anybody there, or you just want some new friends. Alright, now we go on to the video, and let's start with the Titan set. As a whole set, I actually would spend the money on it, but again, I spend money on almost every set Bungie releases because I like to have everything. I'm a completionist. The only part of the set that's actually bad is the chest plate. It's kind of not good. It doesn't really fit together with anything else. If you've been on the Destiny Fashion subreddit or on my server, there's not a lot of people using this chest plate, so I can already tell you that it's kind of ugly. The mark is also pretty good. I like the chains, I like what they did here, but this rotting leather flap, not good. They should have just continued to make some more chains down here. It should have been an only chain mark, but I can see people being able to use this mark in the future, but currently I have not seen a lot of people use it at all. Okay, so those two are the only really bad things. I actually like the shape of the helmet. It does fit together well with a lot of other chest plates. You just have to find the right shader to kind of hide the ugliness, or kind of find the right armor pieces to kind of go with the whole rotting kind of look there. The legs are fantastic. They can go with a lot of other armor pieces. These bolts are not that distracting. They're pretty nice, and with some shaders you can actually make these legs look pretty freaking dope with your armor sets. Let's talk about the arms real quick. I actually really like these arms. They go with a lot of other chest plates. They take shaders very well. Actually, all of the Festival of the Lost sets take shaders pretty damn well, so it's not hard to hide all of the ugly bits on the sets. But back to the arms, they're pretty dang good. I like them, and I can see a lot of people using these in their armor sets in the future. As a whole, I like most of the set. I like the legs, I like the arms, and I like the helmet. The weak points are the mark and the chest plate. So, do I recommend this for you to buy? If you can only buy a couple sets a year, maybe 1 or 2 sets, I don't really recommend this for you, even though you are gonna miss out on these really great arms and that helmet. I don't think the whole entire set is worth it. And if you're the type of person that's like me and you just collect every single armor set you can in this game, and you're gonna buy this regardless of what I say, what I recommend to you is, if you're gonna go out and combine this armor set with other armor sets, the legs and the arms are gonna be your best friends. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to make some really cool things with these two armor pieces. Alright, let's talk about the Canis Luna armor set for the hunters. As a whole, I like it. It's like, if you were to just wear this, I would be fine with it. I just don't like the colors of it. They're brown. Brown isn't a very satisfying color. And I would actually tell you to stay away from using this whole entire set, because if you combine the vest and the pants, it kind of looks like a jumpsuit and it's not a good look. But let's go through and talk about the different pieces. The helmet is an absolute buy. If you're going to buy this set, you know what? No. If you're thinking about buying this set, stop thinking about it, because you're going to regret buying the whole set just because of this helmet. Everybody's going to be using this, and you're going to be one of those people that just say, darn, I should have bought that set, because you're going to see some amazing look in the future that you're not going to be able to make. But yeah, the helmet is freaking dope. I love it. I've already seen tons of great things with it. The Destiny fashion subreddit is eating this helmet up for freaking breakfast, and the eyes change color. The cloak is also amazing. The way that this cloak just takes shaders is freaking amazing, and the fur that's going on down here is way better quality than the Titan chest plate, because it's just so much nicer. And the hood, even at its default state, looks amazing. The vest, it's kind of normal. I'm not gonna say that it's bad, because it's not, but because we have other better jackets in the game, I would tend to gravitate towards those. I like the Lux vest and the Intrepid vest a lot better than this one, so kind of play with those if you have them. The arms are pretty great. I've seen a couple people make these look amazing. I really like the plating that goes on around the upper arm. And I also like the plating that goes on here in the shoulders. I like the wolf fur that's going on down here. There really is a like Nordic or like Viking kind of vibe to these arms. And lastly, the legs. The legs are not bad. These will eat shaders for breakfast. I love the legs. They're amazing. And I wouldn't wear them together, like I said, with the chest plate on this set. But alone, I know people are going to make some amazing things down the road with these legs. The plating on it is amazing. The details on it are amazing. And the fur on it is also amazing. Again, if you're one of those people that only buy a couple sets a year, then I would absolutely recommend this set. This set is amazing, and it's even tempting me to buy a Hunter armor set. I don't buy sets on my Hunter or my Warlock because I only main Titan really, and I'm still telling you to go out and buy this because I might buy it because it's so freaking good. And I also want to add that I have already started to see so many amazing looks being created on the Destiny Fashion subreddit, on my server, and all those other places, from the mask and the arms and the legs. So if there's a bunch of amazing things being created now, just imagine a couple of months down the road. So again, it's an amazing set. Don't miss out on it. Alright, so now for the last one, let's talk about the Blood Lineage armor set on the Warlocks. Looking at it as a whole set, it's amazing. There are a lot of parts on this set that I like. I would say that the only weak point in this armor set would be the helmet. Even though it's like really cool, like just because I say weak point doesn't mean that the helmet is ugly, because I really like this helmet. I like the little teeth it's got going on there, and I know it kind of looks like a basic Warlock helmet, but down the line, I'm telling you this now, there's gonna be someone that just grabs this helmet and then uses it and makes something amazing with it. Moving on to the arms. The arms are a little bit basic. There's not really much to them. I like the fancy cuff that it's got going on here. Everything kind of shades wonderfully, so you can hide that ugly blue. So honestly, I'm gonna change my mind. The weakest point in this set is the gloves, because I can always see these gloves being interchanged with something else. Now we're gonna move on to the boots. Like I always say, boots are boots for Warlocks. There's really nothing special about Warlock boots, but I do like these boots because they have a little bit of detail in them, and it's nothing too flashy. As long as you get a robe that really shows off your pants, you're not gonna go wrong, because these boots kind of remind me of like Blade or like Underworld, where like you're like leathered up and you're gonna go and kill some freaking vampires. And let's move on to the bond. I really like this bond. Like, there is nothing wrong with this bond, and this bond, just the shaders like change to the crystal. And I mean, I know I keep saying this about all of the Festival of the Lost sets, but it just takes shaders so well, and it's a wonderful bond, and I'm going to see people use this bond for so long. And now let's talk about why you really came here. The freaking Warlock robes. These Blood Lineage robes, dude, I don't think I've seen so many people like a set of robes so much. Everybody is going nuts for these robes. They fit together so well with a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people that have been begging for like an a la carte build, or I don't know, like people have been combining it with the Trials of Osiris helmet. People have been combining it with the Fellwinter helmet. I think the Fellwinter helmet fits these robes pretty well. If you were to ask me, should I buy this set? I would probably say yes, and that is because of the robes alone. Again, if you don't buy these robes, you're going to be one of those people that just kind of regret it. You're going to watch videos of people using them. You're going to watch different posts on the Destiny subreddit or wherever, and you're just going to regret it in the back of your mind because these robes they're just so good, you know? This is another set that I can really recommend to you because there are so many small pieces on this set that I can already see going really well with other armor sets. So if you're really into fashion, which you probably are because you're watching this video, I would absolutely recommend that you get this set. So that's gonna be it on my thoughts on the Festival of the Lost Armor sets. My favorite one of the three is definitely going to be the Hunter one. Bungie loves Hunters so much, and so do you guys, so of course they focus on that set the most. Probably not, but it's still the best one. So if you can pick one of the three only, and you just absolutely had to have one of them, it's gonna be the Hunter one, because there's so many possibilities, and I can see people using that wolf mask for just seasons to come. And the Warlock would come in a close second place because those freaking robes are amazing. I'm seeing literally everybody freaking wear them. It might be because they're new, but like I said, they look really freaking good, so I'm pretty sure lots of people are gonna make amazing things with those. Alright, if you came just for my thoughts on the Festival of the Lost Armor sets, you guys can leave now because I'm going to be talking about Transmog now. Thank you very much for watching, guys, if you do leave. But Luke Smith recently did like a type of interview Twitch live stream with some people, and he was talking about some Beyond Light stuff, and he ended up talking about Transmog, and I'm going to play the clip for you right now.
But a thing that I and general Destiny players are experiencing right now is this tremendous amount of vault bloat, because they're wondering if they're going to need to keep copies of every piece of armor that they have. So what we're doing with Transmog is you're not going to have the copy in your inventory. You can just delete all that shit. We're going to scrape your account data, and the things that are eligible for Transmog will be things that you've collected across your journey. It's not going to be what you have at that moment. So you can, as you're getting ready for Beyond Light, if you want to just like delete a bunch of old shit that you were keeping because you wanted to look sweet, this old Ego Talon 4 Warlock helmet, still probably my favorite Warlock helmet in the game. Like, I can delete that. I don't need to keep that around. And so that's like a small little delighter. There's a sprinkles. Have some sprinkles
Indeed, Luke Smith, because holy crap, I can finally delete the pages upon pages of armor that I have for my Titan in my vault. Like, there's literally no room for Warlock armor or for Hunter armor because it's all just filled to the freaking brim with guns and Titan armor, and this is going to be great. So it's not going to be next season or when Beyond Light comes out. It's probably going to be a couple seasons from now, but I can't wait to have a squeaky clean vault and for us not having to hoard a bunch of armor sets anymore. Like, this is fantastic. And if you've ever watched my build with me videos before, I get lots of freaking comments about how filled my vault is and about how much things I have. Here, I'll go ahead and start playing a little clip here in the background of what my vault looks like. And after I heard this, I was still a little bit confused, so I went to Twitter and kind of looked at the comments and see what other people thought. And from what it looks like is, just because you cannot reacquire that set from collections, that does not mean that you cannot turn it into a ornament. So a good example would be all of the raid armor. You can't really go into your collections and just reacquire it whenever you want. You have to go out and do the activity to get it. But theoretically, with Transmog, you're going to be able to just go into your armor, spend some maybe bright dust, and you will be able to just copy that armor onto your armor, and bada bing bada boom, you have yourself some fancy raid armor to do whatever you want with. Transmog is going to be freaking great, everybody, and I can't wait till that happens. But in the meantime, you can do me a favor and hit that like button to make the seal of approval. Very happy. Remember, subscribe, or I swear to God, I'll break your knees. And as always, give that notification bell a good old high five before you go. And as always, stay beautiful.